teachers, bluntly, are pretty angry. They are lurching from one contract to the next. They were promised a career, and you produced too many primary school teachers because you were unable to match supply with demand. And that was your responsibility through the initial teacher education institutions. And that is what they're furious about. And you've offered up in a throwaway comment about additional support needs option, when you don't know how many jobs there are and you don't know even how many have applied for it. That's why they're angry. They think they're being treated with disrespect. And I agree with them, because I think it's unacceptable that they're being left in this position. It's also not good for them in the class either. And I'm sorry to be so angry about this, but I see them, and I hope you see them every day, about just how angry they are. So at the end of this process, let's say next year at this time, the figure today was 950. How many surplus primary school teachers will we have next year?
Well, to the substantive point, I don't want there to be surplus primary teachers.
No, but how many do you think there will be? Do you think there'll be any?
Mr Rennie's asking me to make a guess about something that will happen in the future. That's not my responsibility. But
See,
what is my
this
responsibility?
This is what they're angry about.
Well, I'm hearing Mr Rennie talk over me, if he may. I hear what he is saying. I am very well aware of the challenge, because it is put to me regularly. But the issue I face as Cabinet Secretary is one we will keep coming back to this committee, which is that the government does not employ our teachers. Every Education Secretary who has come before me has faced the same challenge with local government in relation to how we can get them to commit to protecting teacher numbers, because we know that's what makes a difference in our classrooms. Now, I think it is worthwhile recounting that since 2014, I think the number of permanent posts has remained static at around 80%. We've also seen an increase in relation to the number of teachers in Scotland's schools by 2,500. That's because we're protecting funding for teacher numbers. Had we not done that, in the 2022 budget proposal from COSLA at that time, they were proposing staff reductions of up to 8,000 teachers. That's not acceptable.